YouTube. This is a video response to Bronx Goddess, and basically she was talking about how the black community doesn't necessarily stick together, and we just wanted to do a video response discussing it. So,
but let me make clarification. She did not say specifically the black community. She more or less talked about YouTubers complaining about not having enough subs and kind of losing sight of the importance of impact and why they started the channel in the first place. And then also I really enjoyed the spiritual aspect of having God's plan and kind of working towards a personal development approach rather than an approach solely based on numbers.
Well, I related to the video specifically towards black people. And this is not to be racist or biased or anything. No, I'm going to be completely honest. There are so many black YouTubers who kind of just, well, I have this amount of followers and I'm this and I'm greater than everybody else, and you know, I'm the king and or queen and nobody could step past me. But we all started off somewhere. Anybody who has a YouTube, you started off with 0 followers just like anybody else, so you should support everyone, you know. But I totally agree with her and I totally understand where she's coming from. So
from my aspect, we did want to talk about the black community, but we also were really inspired by Bronx Goddess video. I'm inspired by her motivational videos also, and I've been following her for a long time. And I'll take it from 2 ends. First, as YouTube as a whole, and then what I think of the black community on YouTube. YouTube as a whole, I do feel it's very numbers obsessed. It's starting to look very similar. Everyone's doing DIYs, everyone's doing beauty stuff, and you know, that's interesting too. But like my channel that's coming up now, I'm doing study videos, I'm doing I might do Soulful Sunday things, I might do just different topics. But I know sometimes, especially as a woman, and I also viewed the Women on VCon conference that was earlier this year with Smoothie Freak, who's also awesome black YouTuber, and a lot of things she said are related to a lot, especially how when she does her YouTube channel, you know, she doesn't get she doesn't get as much sexism as she does racism because she's a black woman. And then the black YouTube community is also somewhat of issues, especially in the natural hair community. There is no 4Cs. I mean, not 4Cs, there are, but from my favorite 4Cs are Jill Z and who's the other 4C girl? 4C, well, Jules Z. She's like my #1. Everyone else is 4A and higher, and it's somewhat hard because, you know, my hair doesn't think my hair's huge, like, so, you know, we're getting too much. We're getting too much.
Yeah.
Just as in the black community as a whole, I wouldn't say us. Like some black YouTubers, I feel like they're doing an excellent job. Like I've seen them mature, and you know, some of them have worked hard. And I've read some of the comments about some, you know, popular YouTubers saying they've worked hard, and you know, they can't just give collabs with, you know, newer YouTubers. But I've also saw other YouTubers who said, you know, you do need collabs because that's how you have growth, and just about black people sticking together. But like, how do you feel on that? Because I don't really have any thoughts really.
I just basically feel like in general YouTube has changed over the years.
Definitely,
it used to be like, oh, you know, that's a great video, like I love it, supportive, you know.
Yeah.
That's the main reason why we have internet. You see a video that you like
and
you like it, you favorite it, you subscribe to them, you share it on your social networks. People don't do that anymore, and not just with YouTube.
I do think people do that. People do share on Facebook.
Not a lot of people. Not a lot of
people do.
I don't feel that way. I feel like a lot of people, they don't really share like they used to, you know. They'll see a video, they'll see like 10 videos, but they don't like any of them, you know. They don't comment nice things. A lot of people comment very rude things, and I just feel like YouTube has definitely changed in the dynamics. And I'm not saying that's everybody. There are some people who are very nice, they support their YouTubers and they're very passionate, you know, but there are also other people who are very critical of others, you know. They put them down on their success. And I feel like we should just go back to the days where people are just way more nicer and more supportive of each other, because that's how YouTube is. That's what YouTube is for, to share your art and for people to support you for it. So
I agree. Anything else I can add? I would also add too that I do wish there was more, and just as a whole on YouTube, I wish more support and kind of networking and, you know, building friendships, because it warms my heart when I see other YouTubers like, oh, I'm best friends with this person, or me and this person's really cool. It's so cool because it's networking, it's getting to know each other.
It gives you the feel, and then
it's a community, and then it's also like a fact that it's a new venue for you to build your network. You know, when you go to college, you meet a different network of people. When you get a new job, you meet a different network of people. It would just be awesome if it was that same platform for everyone. So I think that's the most important part, the whole aspect of the Black YouTube.
Yeah, but
oh, we should, before we end, we should end it on a positive note. Like, who's our favorite YouTubers, and who's our favorite Black YouTubers?
Okay,
I'll go quickly. My 5 favorite general YouTubers. I like Shannon XO. I like Missy Lynn. I like Amon Girl. I can't remember. I love Bronze Goddess, and I love Ambrosia.